so much is going on right now.
Elon, how about Elon saying that like we will not abide by Earth law?
Yo, see, even that is, to me, it's like so spin. It's like he probably means, like we're not going to be governed by taxes.
He means taxes. He's
but
not paying tax. He's going to go to another planet. You think Trump was bad paying $750? Elon's trying to get to another planet so he doesn't have to pay taxes.
Listen, if your version of tax evasion means flying 2 million zillion light years away, however fucking far Mars is, you earn the right. If I'm the government, I'd be like, okay, you win.
You also just need a better accountant because you don't need to do that.
Right.
Just do it like Donald Trump.
Donate some money to charity, dude. Have some offshore accounts. You don't have to have some interplanetary account.
Have a secret Chinese account.
But I do think that's partly like we're not going to be beholding to the already corrupt ways of so many governments here on Earth, Like just kind of like a hopeful declaration of like, we're not going to follow the same rules that has got us in all these problems here on Earth in the first place.
Tough to write the rules that will work though, that will work forever at least.
That's what's funny is that it's being spun into like, well, you can murder people on Elon Musk.
It's the purge.
Yeah.
Planet purge.
This is classic Elon too, of like, and to his credit, and this one, he did say, like, this is not happening in my lifetime. Like, he's admitting that this is for way down the road.
Mm-hmm.
But this is classic Elon of, like, I'm going to say some shit that is, not ever going to happen or unlikely to happen, and everyone's sucking his dick again. I mean, he even said, like, at one point he said he wants to send, like, 1 ship per day or something, when right now Earth's orbit and Mars's orbit only line up. For a very short period of time. I wish I had it. But it's basically like when they're orbiting at the same time is when you can send shit to the other planet. So they were like, how are you going to send a ship a day when there's only this 26-day period where it's possible? I guess his answer could be like, one day the technology will be so good we don't need to wait for that time period. But he's saying these things that are very literally pie in the sky. And I think he's almost acknowledging that, but that doesn't make it to the headlines and into the articles, and people take it verbatim. And it's like, guys, come on. Even he is saying, not yet. Like,
can I tell you my idea for a movie that's based on like weird technology that 100% is not possible, but just because you only need like a little bit to be based in science.
Yeah.
So I heard Neil deGrasse Tyson talking about how if there is life on other planets, we don't know about them and they don't know about us because it's obviously so far away that because we haven't found anything near us that if they ever invent the technology to be able to see us, they'll see the dinosaurs because the light hasn't got to them yet. Right. So I was like, wait, so like you can literally see the past, we can see a supernova that happened a billion years ago. So I was like, if we have some way to look back at ourselves from a far enough distance, we should be able to see something that happened in the past. We should be able to confirm it. So in the 70s, we sent Voyager out there, right? Voyager's like something like 16 billion miles away. In terms of light traveling, that's still only like 2 weeks. So you can't see that far back in the past. But so in my movie, somebody's going to invent a way that we're going to shoot we're going to shoot a message to Voyager. Voyager's going to tell us what they're seeing when they look back at us. They're going to be able to, in my movie, they're going to be able to zoom in so close, and we're going to be able to like catch people. We're going to be able to convict people. It's going to be like a CSI. And it's going to be like, oh, we used the Voyager so we can see 2 weeks in the past.
It's almost like precog, but the opposite. It's like you can't predict the future. You can predict the past.
Right, but you can see the past. You can confirm things that weren't seen. It's going to be Big Brother and who's watching us, and somebody's going to go see us.
It's like spying to the max. Like we're using fucking light years and interplanetary.
Yeah, and it'll be like futuristic enough so it's like not only can you see it, but you can go into it holodeck style. So you're, like the main character of my show is going to be like living in the past, but even though it's all like a simulation or something like that.
Did you hear the movie that me and John are doing with the switch up? That's a great movie. It's going to be like the Bateman and Ryan Reynolds movie where you switch.
Yeah.
and in order to switch back, let's say both people have to go and they both have to throw their penny into the well at the same exact time. But the difference is that the one guy, like the dad who transfers into the single guy's body, loves it so much that he doesn't want to transfer back. So he's trying to kill the dude, like his friend. Like his friend's like, I got to get and throw the penny back in so we can switch. And he's like, I got to stop this because I want to just keep living like a single.
It's like
life.
Freaky Friday, but
it's Freaky
murder.
Friday meets Mr. and Mrs. Smith, where it's like, we're friends, but I got to kill you with the Freaky Friday. That's going to be a fucking banger. That, or we do some sort of interplanetary. I just tried to Google the Elon Musk thing. This shows you where my brain's at. I wanted to Google Earth, Mars, orbit, Elon Musk, and I wrote Mets, Mars, Elon Musk. And that's just permanently on my brain. That's all I got.
Have you seen them, people just posting kind of like how Mo used to post like Sixers starting lineup, you know, and now it's just like Springer and Bauer and Real Muto, and we just got everybody. And I'm like, I mean, it's not that crazy.
No, it's
might just do
possible. It's entirely possible. I think much like a presidential election, like Steve Cohen's going to like, it's a long, I got 4 years, you know what I mean? I got a whole term to work things out. I don't think he's going to come in here guns blazing as much as we think or hope.
You want Trevor Bauer?
What?
Do you want Trevor Bauer?
Yeah, do I want him? Yes, but I don't think there's, at least according to Jared, there's just no chance. So I've kind of given up my hope of him. But
I mean, they were saying he'll need some, if they give him a long-term contract, because who knows what he wants to do, it'll be like double Jacob deGrom.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
definitely. I mean,
he's had like one good year. You're gonna give him double Jacob
nasty,
deGrom?
But that's more of a testament how bad Jacob deGrom contract is.
Right.
Like, yeah, he's gonna get at least 250 if you were to do like a long-term deal. Jacob deGrom at 137 is insanity.
It's I said in the new we got the We Gotta Believe Facebook group up. Plug. Everybody go join that. But I think Jacob deGrom is the best business deal in history, like the most favorable. Not like it's like buying Apple stock. It's like buying Bitcoin when it was 1 cent. No, Jacob deGrom better.
The return on investment has never been better.
How crazy!
Except the only thing better is if you did buy Moon real estate. Remember when you could do that? Your mom could buy you a little certificate. Yeah. John brought that up the other day. Like, if we're eventually going to get there, if I could buy a little piece of Mars that's like, oh, it's a funny joke, and then Elon gets there, and it's like, well, let's speak about which rules we are going to employ because I own fucking acres on Mars, Elon.
That's what they should make, a cryptocurrency that's just based on Mars, where it's like, yeah, we're not going to get there in my lifetime, but I want to be able to buy and sell Mars real estate. So I buy it, and then you hear that Elon's like perfected some technology and it goes up, and now I can like sell my acres of Mars.
Trying to be a real estate broker on Mars?
Yes.